everyone, welcome back to another Undisputed video and another request. Today, this one has come in from Curious Gamer, and he wants to see Frank Bruno. Where is he? Here's our Frank, 81 overall. Oops, there's his stats if you want to see them. And he'd like to see Frank versus Fury, Tyson Fury. See if we can beat the Gypsy King using Bruno. This will only be like the second time I've used Frank, I think. I've only used him once before. Won't be a fitting arena. I'll go Lighthouse for this one. Undisputed for the difficulty. Just bumped the damage modifier up by 1.5. Let's get to the fight. Interesting as well. One of my regular viewers, Northern Smog. Excuse me, just having a sip of tea. Northern Smog confirmed. He said that one of the AI developers for this game admitted that there is the damage is sort of skewed a little bit. So you're doing. I'm trying to remember what Northern Smog's comment said. I think it was you're doing 10% less damage to the AI all the time, and the AI is doing plus 10% damage to you all the time. So I just knew something was off with the damage. Like, I knew it. I know Pemby was mentioning it in his videos as well. You know, you didn't need to spend all that long with the game after the recent update to notice the damage was off. So at least it's been confirmed now. There was a lot of people saying, oh, it's just you're being countered by the AI and the damage is perfect where it needs to be, and the deduction in damage is proper because you're getting countered. I thought that's just bullshit from coming out of people's mouths, from people who've never played the game. It felt off, it looked off, and it was off. So I'm glad that's been confirmed now by the one of the AI developers. But I guess I'm a little bit confused why they chose to go down that direction. Really, like by deducting you 10% damage, but adding 10% damage to the AI. Like if, I'll tell you what, here's Jimmy Lennon for the introductions.
In the red corner, from London, England, a European champion and a heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Bruno. Hiding out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Yeah, I just don't understand the reasoning by doing that, like the -10 and the +10 damage for the AI, because if it was just to try and make the AI harder, then like that's not a good sign to me. Like you want to be making the AI difficult by making it box smart and realistically, not by just like giving it an extra 10% damage and deducting 10% damage from you. That's not making it harder, that's just making things more fucking annoying. You know what I mean? That's like, I mean, I can do that myself if I want, really. I can sort of go into the sliders and crank the damage up all the way. And then, you know, play as fucking Eddie Hall against Deontay Wilder. And yeah, the game will be difficult to win. I'll have a hard time getting Wilder out of there as Eddie Hall, but
he fails to score with that left hook.
You know what I mean? That's not making the boxing AI smart and deadly and hard. It's just increasing damage. You know what I mean? So that's a little bit worrying that they decided to do that. I mean, I don't, doesn't matter how many times I think of it, I can't think of why they wanted to do it like that. It's just a quick and lazy way of adding some kind of air quotes difficulty. But
didn't land.
Yeah, like I say, it's been confirmed now that the damage has been all fucked
He caught him with a left hook.
by one of their own developers. So.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
I can't see myself beating Tyson in this one. I mean, it's staying in. If I lose, it's going to stay in. I don't know, I just feel like he's going to catch me
Counter
with
fighter
something.
relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your
beautiful
opponent
liver
before
shot
he
there
gets
from
his
Frank.
fist back to block.
Using that pivot to step off to his left.
You've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but...
Oh, another hard body shot counter there. That right uppercut digging in underneath Tyson's guard there.
He blocks the right uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
I wish they'd bring that back where you could cancel the punches with the right trigger again, like it was originally. There's another change I didn't really like. I mean, I never think now to reach for the D-pad, to use feints. It just seems so, like,
There's the bell for round 2.
counter and shoot. I don't know, like it doesn't feel natural, and
Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
it's just something I don't think about anymore. Since they changed the button, I never think to, oh well, feint with the D-pad. They should have just kept it with the
Quick punch scores.
with the right trigger to cancel punches.
Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
Oh, look at that footwork from Frank. That beautiful step off again. Landing that three-piece there. Trying to get some body shots in while Tyson is just throwing like that.
Good counter punching from both these fighters. Good counter punch.
Oh,
That one lands.
danger for me just standing there taking shots like that.
They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get...
Oh,
Bruno not
took too many
answering
body
back.
shots there.
They've avoided catastrophe there. What a punch. One punch could change.
You know, if I was like one of the boxers in this game, you know, I've had like my face scanned and stuff like that, and like Tyson, like, you know, heavyweight champion of the world, got all this like status and, you know, internationally recognised as the, you know, the best heavyweight on the planet, and then if I was Tyson and I was looking at me at my boxer and seeing how the AI performs, I'd be like, I'd be approaching the devs and saying, right, put a fucking mocap suit on me and let me, like, do the movements. I mean, I know it's, I don't know what I'm getting at. I think I'm on a bad take, but like, I was about to say, let Tyson do his own. I mean, he's mocapping his movements, but it's down to the developers to code the AI into making it look making what the Tyson in game is doing, making it look like something that you'd see him doing on the telly. You know what I mean? But in order to get the AI to do that, you know what I mean? You'd really have, you need some kind of like developer who would really know how, like, I don't know, Tyson fights, you know what I mean? And they could look at the way Tyson moves in live matches and, you know, go back over to the game and code the AI in a way where it's like, well, I think Tyson would move like this, or I think he might throw this combination and then he might like step off this. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like someone who'd know boxers and how they fight, like very, very well. You know, they've watched a lot of boxing. They know the little, what's the word I'm thinking of? They know the little like nuances of each boxer's, like, you know, ring generalship and personality and how they move. I don't know what I'm getting at, but it just would have. Maybe, I know, because we're all screaming, we want the boxers to have a bit of like individuality and like all feel like the unique real life counterparts, but I mean, that, if you think about that's going to actually take a shitload of work to do that, isn't it? You know, to try and get the AI to box like the boxer on the TV does. I don't know, it's just dawning on me now how much of a hard task that surely would be. I don't know. We're all sitting here screaming at the developers going, oh, you know, fucking
what a punch.
such and such doesn't fight like such and such. You guys suck. You need to fucking figure it out. And maybe it's just not possible. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Could we really, is it possible to really have a game where we box against Tyson Fury and at the end of the match we're like, wow, that was fucking difficult. Like, I felt like I could have been fighting against Tyson Fury for real there, like how good he was and how much he moved around and how much he like boxed me up a little bit and spitball and bullshit. Like, it just seems to me to be really hard. Now, I don't know whether this other bug has happened here. I feel like it has, but Tyson has stopped guarding now. Have you seen this? This has happened to me a few times. And I don't know what causes it, but sometimes the AI will just stop defending, and it's happened now. I can tell automatically there. You know what I mean? This is definitely another bug. Look at that, he's not blocked once. I'm just getting like 3. I feel bad, dude. I don't want to get a knockdown doing this, but I either wait till the end of the round to reset it, to reset the glitch, or I knock him down to reset it. And rather than just standing here for a fucking minute and maybe he'll snap out of it now after he comes out of the rock state.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Starts defending now.
No, we don't see a knockdown.
Or doing anything.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught.
So you've just got to put him in a dazed state, and he'll the AI will go back to normal. I don't know if that's a bug the devs are aware of, but we've just documented it on camera there.
When you just don't have the energy.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Oh, just stepped into that hard body shot.
And this with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Tyson got a bit of swelling coming up on that right side there. We're cut on our left side.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Oh, look at those fucking Dr. Octopus fucking arms. Fucking Tyson.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Nice counter shot.
Tyson just unloaded on me there. That fucking ridiculous damage.
Land some punches. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
Oh, hard uppercut to the body there. Well, he had no stamina.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Shot there from Tyson lands.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Who are we talking about, Todd?
On to the 6th round.
Which boxer are we talking about?
Safe
You'll
to
have to
say
be
that last
fucking
round
more
was a
specific, mate.
nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
He blocks the hook. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Good counter right-handed kick. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. It's all offense all the time. And he just missed with that left jab. One moment changes everything. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. Here comes round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He got out of the way of that right hook.
Oh, it was a hard power straight there from Frank.
Exceptional chins, by the way. Fantastic punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot. Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Punch scores. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. There's the bell to start round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Perfect punch. Good one. Beautiful counter punch.
Big uppercut there as I stepped in.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know that.
Oh, big right hook over the top. Probably going to get a knockdown. Yeah.
The knockdown
Shot to
punch
the liver.
we knew was coming. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Both men step back for just a moment.
I don't know if that bug has happened again. See, it's happened twice in one video now. He's not blocking anymore.
And he just misses.
He's not even attacking.
Tyson Fury in serious trouble.
I mean, we either let the round tick out to get him out of it, or we just stun him.
And he is looking really sharp.
I don't want to cheese the AI by scoring a knockdown while it's in that bug.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. And there's the bell for round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Trying to actually do damage on him. Just get through all these fucking block punches.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change.
Have you noticed that as well? Since the update, all these fights are going close to the 12th round. That's as a result of the changes that they've made. And
that power might be the equalizer.
Unfortunately, I think it impacts the game negatively because now every fucking fight lasts a boring like 28 to 30 minutes. Because the amount of fucking shots that you've got to throw to get through the AI's block and actually damage it. So, unfortunately, the fights are like really like drawn out, boring fucking matches.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift. I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots. But come on, that leaves more opportunities for headshots. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This could be the end.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Just fucking tried to
no secret who
power punch me way through his block there.
Round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one. And there's the bell for round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Swing and a miss with that jab. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
That left counterpunch will score. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nope, that jab not going to score. That one will count. That counter shot lands. This is certainly an aggressive fight. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. And the referee will begin
finally get him down. God, really went after him there to try and get that knockdown.
It looks like this one's going to be over.
There was a little right straight.
They saw that punch
that put him down.
And there was nothing they could do. How big of a factor that knockdown's going to be, we just saw. This is the 11th.
See, we've got enough stamina to close the show.
Last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd,
I don't think we'll be able to knock him out.
Knock somebody down like that round. You know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Missing with that jab. No rest for the weary. Good counter punching. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Tyson Fury
a hard power straight down the middle there, stuns him.
Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Great counter right hand there. He blocks the uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no... Oh, and that
look at that. One punch knockdown from the AI.
What a shot.
After hitting it with like fucking thousands of fucking punches, just throws one. Fucking knocks you down.
Take another look.
Can't wait till they sort this shit out. It's still in a fucking garbage state.
Let's see how the
Will they ever even sort the shit out? That's the question.
There's the bell for round 12.
There's no guarantee that they will.
Back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe.
Just don't understand how that works. How the
keep letting the shots
one
go,
punch just knocks you down after waiting with a fucking
legs,
shit ton of
and
punches.
that's here, away from getting stopped.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Lands with the right counter. He just misses with that big right hand. That left counter was perfectly timed. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. The right hook just missed. Neither fighter willing to slow down. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Well, thanks very much for your request, Curious Gamer. Sorry it was another fucking boring 12 round there, but that's just the way this game is now. Just got to do so much unnecessary damage to fucking block meters, and you're already at a minus 10% damage deficit, so you'd have to throw more strikes than you normally would. But that's the state of the game at the moment. Alright, well I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.